I'll be right. Woohoo! Bonnie? What? It works. I finally did it.
What do you want to drink, Edward?
No, seriously. Bonnie, this time I've really done it.
I like peas, Mommy.
Mr. Burton, I've heard some interesting rumors about this little device. Care to give us a demonstration?
Let's get this dog and pony show over. I have a dozen meetings before lunch.
Nice trick. Come on, this guy had this program to say something like that.
Old Man Smith is clueless for even considering this thing.
Wait a minute. That's not what he said.
That's what I was thinking.
Anything else you'd like to say, gentlemen?
In tech news, stocks are on a downward slope. Indexes are being held up only by demand for the revolutionary new Burton Truth Translator. Demand for this device has sapped the market of components for once popular items, such as personal computers and MP3 players. With us at Riley Hospital for Children, Casey Cahern is investigating the latest popular uses for this versatile little gadget.
Thanks, Steve. With me this morning is Dr. Bob Dorian, who has been using this extraordinary device at Riley Hospital. Tell me, Doctor, what exactly has this device done to help your work here?
Well, the Truth Translator has helped our doctors to understand exact symptoms many of our infants are experiencing. Before this device was introduced, it was very difficult to diagnose those children not yet able to communicate with words. Well, this machine has changed everything and has given many of these children a chance to live much longer, healthier lives.
That is truly amazing, Doctor. Thank you for your time. Well, Steve, as you can see, the Truth Translator is finding uses in ways we never could have imagined.
Thanks, Casey. Well, here at the studio, our news desk has been flooded with reports about all the uses for this device. Are you hearing anything new on the street?
Steve, people everywhere are finding new and interesting ways to use the Truth Translator. It's being used in everything from political debates to marital counseling, even to figure out what to wear in the morning. Steve, more than one person I have talked to has said the Truth Translator is the only thing that can be trusted to always tell the truth in today's society.
Well, thanks, Casey. This is Steve Stevenson with WNN, signing off.
Do you really like my new shirt?
Yeah, I think it looks great on you.
The pattern is ugly.
I knew you didn't really like it. That's why you shook your head the first time I asked you.
Sorry. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. You know, I had no idea there would be so many uses for this thing. It says here that there's a woman in Norway who's using the translator to communicate with her husband, who lost part of his tongue to cancer 15 years ago. And look at this. Congress is pushing to use the translator as its primary means of interrogation. Can you imagine life without the translator? How would anybody know the truth without it?
You know, Eddie, I'm very proud of you.
Today, we mark the anniversary of what many are calling the most significant invention in human history. As a special tribute to its inventor, Edward Burton, we would like to take a look at the Truth Translator Year in Review. The Burton Truth Translator was catapulted into the spotlight by Tinseltown's George Clooney and trendsetters Paris Hilton and Bono. Its popularity flourished as world religious leaders took note and gave their support to the machine that cannot lie. Also, world political leaders were quick to adopt the Truth Translator, more often to interpret opposing viewpoints. The Burton Truth Translator has surely become a global phenomenon. Not everyone is happy with this device. Citizens for Freedom has recently been picketing the Acme Home Office, claiming that the Truth Translator denies every human the basic right to decide whether to tell the truth or not.
I don't know about that, Casey, but I do know that my wife loves having it built into our new cell phones. I can't get away with anything.
I'm sure you can't, Steve. And other related news, the Truth Translator is turning up the heat on Capitol Hill as Congress passed the bill that would ban all forms of physical interrogation. Instead, interrogators would receive approval to use translators on all enemy combatants. The president is expected to veto the bill.
And that's your news now. I'm Steve Stevenson.
And I'm Casey Cahern with WNN News.
We'll just have to release a statement. Okay? The world isn't perfect, Edward. It's just business. We deal with this kind of crap all the time.
I hate these stupid hippies.
Listen, Edward. Our research shows 95% of the world believes our translator over their own spouse. A few hacks aren't going to affect sales.
I think I'll buy my own island.
No. Besides, don't you have more important things to worry about? Hey, how about that Nobel Prize ceremony? They wouldn't be bestowing that honor on you if you had done something wrong. Okay. Yeah, sure thing. I'll get you a copy of the statement first. Oh, tell Bonnie I said hello.
Still nervous?
Not really.
Very.
Edward, the whole world wants to thank you for what you've done. You should be honored. Being nervous won't get us to the ceremony any sooner. What tie are you wearing?
The blue one.
The red one.
Oh, good, then we'll match.
Wait a minute. Honey, what did you just say?
Your tie will match my dress. Why, it looks fine if that's what you're worried about.
No, I know that, but didn't I just say I was wearing a blue tie?
Didn't I say I was wearing a red tie?
Look, Edward, I know you're nervous. But there's nothing to worry about. Your tie looks great. Red really is your color.
No, listen. Blue, blue, blue.
Red, red, red.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Yes, Edward, what is wrong with you?
What have I done?
Red, red, red. It is all around us. The matrix is everywhere.